Hey y'all, welcome back to Ladybug Budgets. This is Michelle. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to work on our emergency binder and our holiday binder. So let's go ahead and we'll start with our emergency here. So today we're working with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So we were able to get through the whole binder last time, so we'll just start up here front. So the first one we have here is this one from Livyland, and it's Rounds of Rolls. So this one is a ad, so let's go ahead and roll here. Alrighty, so that one is a 5. Let me find my marker here. So we got a 5 and a 3. So we're going to add $8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops. Alrighty, so in this one now we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So let's go ahead and switch out for a 5 here. So we've got $16 in this one. And that one's Livyland. Alrighty, the next one we have is from Saving with Tiffany. And it's this little cute one. So let's go ahead and let's roll and see what we're going to do here. Alrighty, that one's a 2. So our next 2 is here. So we'll color that one in. And let's go one more. And a 4. Alright, so we'll color those 2 in and we'll add $6 in here. So 5 and 6. So in this one now, so far we have 10, 25, and 26. Alrighty. The next one we're working on is from Budget Basset Mom. So let's go ahead and we're doing our little clouds at $10. So let's go ahead and do one of those to make us a little bit more progress here. So we'll go ahead and color this one in. Alright, so we'll add 5 and 10 for it. So in this one now, and we've been working on this one for a good while. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 25, 35, 36, 37, and 38. And you can make these whatever amount you want to. The only thing that's on here that's already predetermined is the 6s. I just made it a little bit higher for my emergency fund. So, alrighty, the next one we're doing is from Buttercup Budget. And we're doing this one with a 4-sided dice. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get here. Alrighty, that one's a 1. So let's go ahead and go again. And a 4. So we're at 5. Let's go one more. And a 2. So we're going to add $7 into here. Alright, so we'll add 5, 6, and 7. So in this one so far, with the 4-sided dice, and we started this at the first of the year, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91. So that one's coming along. And that's just with the 4-sided dice, but it really adds up over time, so. Alrighty, the next one we have is this little Roll and Save from Livyland. So we need our 6-sided dice for it, so let's go ahead and roll. Alrighty, so that's a 4. And let's do one more. And another 4. Alrighty, so we'll add $8 into that one today. So we'll take 2 1s And we'll add 2 5s in. Alrighty, so in this one so far, we have 10, 20, 30, 5, 41. And this one will take us a while, but that's alright. It's just a little bit at a time, but it really adds up. Alrighty, the next one we have in here is from Reynolds Budgets. And this one is a Save 25. So we need to do, we got a 2 and a 1 left. So we need to do $3 in this one to finish. Alrighty. So 1, 2, and 3. So we should have 25 in this one. So we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that one's complete. And that one's Reynolds Budgets. Alrighty, the next one we're working on is this one from Budget with Carly. And we don't have a whole lot of money left. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's do the $8 on here. And when we get till, we can mark off the 34, we'll come down here and do that. And then we'll mark off these and redo these again. So we're going to add $8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So in this one so far, we have 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 56, 57, and 58. So not quite yet, but we're getting there. Alrighty, the next one we're doing is from Angela Marie 888, and we're doing this as a roll. So let's go ahead and roll. Alrighty, so that's $4. So let's go ahead and let's stop on that one this time because we don't have a lot of money left. But with this one so far, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Let's see what we got left here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we can go ahead and roll on this one. This one is Reynolds Budgets, and it's just a little roll and save. So that one's a 6. So I think that's what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, so we can stick this in here. And so far in this one, we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. So we will get our clip back and we will put it to start right here next time. And this is the 5, 6, 7 roll the dice challenge from Windmill Ridge. So I've been working on this one since the first of the year and I just love these. So I love the roll and saves. They add up quick and they're smaller amounts. So we got to that one, so we'll start with it next time. Alrighty. Now we need our 12-sided dice. Alright. So we're going to work in our holiday binder here. And the way I do this one is I've got 12 months in here. We roll 12-sided dice and we do a scratcher on whatever number we get. So this time in here to work with, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I was able to put a little bit more in here this time. So let's go back here and make sure we don't have an IOU. I don't think we did last time. But we'll check here and see. Just to be sure. And we do not. So we'll just go ahead and get started. And like I said, we roll a 12-sided dice. And we go to whatever month it is and do the challenge. So we'll go ahead and let me get my junk here. Alrighty. Alright, that's 11. So that's going to be November. So the one we have in here is from the Dramatic Panda. So let's go right here. And that one's for $5. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and add $5 in. And I got a lot of ones. I forgot to condense these down. So in this one so far, we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 with that one so far. And that one will go toward furniture, because each month I have to a designated sinking fund. So, alrighty. That's 11 again. Let's see if we can get a different one. Alright, that's a 9. So that is September. And that one is this one, and it is from Lil's World. So let's go up here and let's scratch. Alrighty, that one's for $4. Alright. So we're going to take a 1 and we'll add in 5. So out of the 25 in this one now, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And this one will go toward taxes. Alrighty. That's number 12. So that is December. And this one will go toward Christmas. So we're doing this one from Craftco Budgets. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's for $4. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and take a 1 and put in a 5. So out of the 50 now, we have 20, 35, and 40. So we're finally getting a little bit close on this one. I don't know why we don't get number 12 as much. Alrighty, that's number 2. So that's February, and this one will go toward my car. And this one is a little freebie that Grammy's Journey had, and I made it into a little scratcher. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's for 3. So we'll add $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So now in this one we have 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty. That's number 2 again. Let's try to get something different. Alright, number 5. So that is May. And this one is toward pets. So the one we're working on is this one from Build Up Big Budgets. And this one is Feline the Love Tonight. So let's go right here. And that one's $1. So we're going to go ahead and complete this one. Since it's $1. Alrighty, and that's a 4, so we can complete this one for $5. So we should have 45, so 10, 25, 35, 30, nope. Alright, we should have 45, 10, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42. 10, 20, 30, 10, 25, 35, 40. So we need $3 more in here. For some reason, we're $3 short. So it happens. So 10, 25, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this one will be toward pets. So let me go ahead and write that down here. Pets, and it's holiday binder. Alrighty. That way I can keep track of what I'm doing here. So that one's completed. So let's go back here and see what we've got that we can put into May. Real quick. Alrighty, let's go with... Let's go with this one. This one is Ellie on Earth. And this one will save us $60. So we're going to put it into May. I thought this one's so pretty. So we'll go ahead and stick it in there. Alrighty, and that's 11 again. So let's go back here and see what we got. And we've only got one more scratcher on here. So we'll go ahead and scratch. And that one's for $2. Alrighty. So that's another one complete. So 1 and 2. And this one will go towards furniture. So let me stick that on here. Alrighty. So with this one, we've got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So $30. Alrighty. So we'll put us a paper clip on here. And I wasn't expecting to finish any, a little long too. So let's go back here and let's find one for November. And let's do this one. And this one is from, it was G&L Budgeting Besties. It's now Budget with Lysandra. And this one will save us $50. So we're going to put it into our November. Alrighty. That one's 12 again. So that's our Christmas. Alrighty, let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's $2. Alrighty. So we'll add 1 and 2. Alright. And that one's Craftco Budgets. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get another number here. Alright, that's 5. So that's me. And that's this one that we're just starting. So we'll go ahead and do one on here. Alrighty, we'll go right here. Ooh, and that one's a 9. Shoo-wee. A little spicy. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that one's Ellie on Earth. And that will go toward pets. Alrighty. That one's 11. So that is November again. We'll go ahead and scratch since we're just starting here. So let's go right here. And that one's for $4. Alrighty. Let me go up here in one of these and get me some change. I know I've got some in here. Let's check right here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll take a 5 and stick it in our family one here. Alrighty. Alright. So we need 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 to add into there. Alrighty. That one's 6. So that's going to be June. And this one will go toward emergencies. And this one is from We'll Budget for Coffee. And it's the little Gen X challenges. And it's the street light, the alert letting all the kids know when it's time to go home. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's 4. So we'll take a 1 and we'll stick in a 5. So we got 25, 6, 7 out of this one. And this one will save us 50. And this one is toward emergencies. Alrighty. And that's 3. So we're going to March. And this is toward birthdays. And this one is Build Up Big Budgets. Too Cute to Pinch. So let's go up here. Alrighty, and that one's for 3. So let's take 2 ones and we'll add a 5. So now out of the 40, we have 5, 10, 15, and 16. And that one's toward birthdays. Alrighty. Alright, that's 10. So October. This is going toward personal. And this one is a little freebie from Divine Savings Co. And I just made it into a scratcher. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's for 6. Alrighty. So we'll add 5 and 6. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 31 on that one. Alright. That's 8. So that's August. So this one is for toward vacations. And this one is from Save with Judy. So let's go ahead and let's scratch right here. Alrighty, and that one's $7. Alrighty. So we'll add 7, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, and in this one we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 out of the 50. So we're getting close on that one. And that will be toward my road trip category. Alrighty. That's an 8 again. Let's see if we can get something different. That's 11. Alright, that's a 1. We haven't done it yet. So this will go toward my 2025 challenge. Oh, sorry. And this one's from Reynolds Budget. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's 7. Okay. Alright, so 5, 6, and 7. So in this one now, out of the 60, we have 10, 20, 5, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's go ahead and take these ones. So we'll have them, and we'll take this last 5. Alrighty. And we're about finished. Alright, that's a 5, so that's May. And this one is toward pets again. Alrighty, so it's this one. So let's go right here. Alrighty, and that one's for $6. And this one's Ellie on Earth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty. Alright, we only have $1 left. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of rolling this time, is I think I've got these little challenges from Livyland, and they're the little dollar challenge, the $2 and the $3. So since we've got this left over, let's go in and color one of our $1, and we'll stick it in here. So we'll go ahead and color this in. And we'll go ahead and stick it in here. I decided if we've got money just left over and we don't have a catch-all, we'll just stick them into here. And these are Livyland. So if y'all haven't checked her out, make sure and go and check her out. And we were able to finish 3 today. So we did a 25, a 30, and a 45. So we did make some progress. So that's great. But I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Thank y'all.